Hi guys, welcome back to my closet. So I thought I would come in here and film because, well, I was putting things away, looking around, and I thought this is a good change of pace, although I realized when I put the monitor up that you really can't see that much because my closet is long and narrow. I've got shelves on both sides. I wanted to come up here and just talk about how I feel like our community has changed and talk about contemporary versus luxury handbags, how I feel about it. If you're interested to see all this and hear what I have to say, stick around. All right, before we get started, I have to share with you my handbag of the entire week. I can't put it down. I cannot put her down. Oh, she's just a squishy pillow. She's beautiful. I love it. And you know what? I'm very excited that bigger bags are coming back in. All right, guys, this is my bag of the entire week. I may change out tomorrow. All right, guys, so have you noticed that our community has changed quite a bit? Luxury YouTubers, even when I first started, luxury YouTubers, they would come on here with like piles of boxes behind them, and they would unbox and literally unbox $20,000 and $30,000 worth of bags and luxury items at once. I have noticed that it's changed somewhat because luxury YouTubers are unboxing more and more contemporary brands, and that's fine because contemporary versus luxury, it really is a state of mind and it's a price point. So that's really, I think, what is behind it. Once COVID hit and the prices started soaring, you guys, it just hasn't stopped. And I think that kind of marked the timeline when I started noticing a change. So I unbox contemporary and I unbox luxury. I have more luxury because I am more of a luxury handbag girl. I always said I was a handbag snob, but I don't mean it in a snobby way. It's just what I love, okay? I love everything about luxury except the price. And I buy less. I don't buy as much as I used to, and there's several reasons for that. Number one, the prices. And I admit that because the prices are just, it's really bad, you guys. I'm at that age where I can pretty much do what I want. All of our children are grown. Nobody depends on us. More and more luxury YouTubers are unboxing contemporary more than luxury. It has to do, I believe, with the price. I also think that contemporary brands, they're knocking it out of the ballpark, you guys, because Coach, they've got it going on right now. I love this little bag. I got this one and I am so happy that I got it. It's a little mini bag, but it's more like a going out weekend bag for me. My bags, I feel like they all serve a purpose. And I don't sell a lot of bags and I don't return a lot of bags. I think all the years that I have been buying bags, I may have returned. I exchanged one with Louis Vuitton and I returned one because I got it in and it was damaged. I know that there are lots of luxury YouTubers, they unbox for views. They unbox because they don't know what else to do. I came up here tonight to film a video and I said out loud, I don't have an unboxing. Well, I don't need to think like that because what normal person unboxes something every single day? I mean, we as luxury or YouTubers, we do unbox more than most people. It's part of what I do, but at the same time, I have to think, would I be doing this if I didn't have a channel? Probably not as much. I know I would be buying bags because I've been buying bags for years and my collection is quite vast, but you guys, this has been about a almost 20-year journey buying these bags. And yes, in the beginning, I would buy a bag and carry it to death. And I don't have a couple of my first bags that I got. This has been a journey and it's been something that I have loved. And there's nothing wrong with it. Contemporary, luxury, they're all handbags. But I really do love a good luxury handbag. Like this bag here. It gives me all the feels, you guys. I love it so much. I can't tell you. And it's a forever bag. This little bag, this is a very well-made bag. and I would put it right up to the Louis Vuitton denim collection. Now, I never saw any of those pieces in person. I saw videos, I watched lots of videos, and it just didn't impress me like this collection did. But this bag is very, very well made. It was under $200, maybe about $159. Now, I will tell you this. I looked on the Coach Outlet website, and these bags that have come back, they have jacked up the price. Have you guys noticed that? So they knew that they were cashing in. They brought it back and jacked up the price. Rude. I'm not surprised at all. You guys, I think the main reason that luxury YouTubers are going more and more to contemporary, it is because of the price. When COVID hit, you guys, everything changed. Everything changed. And the prices just kind of soared out of control, and they're still soaring out of control. I do buy most of my contemporary bags. Most of them I keep. I have sold a few lately, but I do have forever bags, and I love them, you guys. Do I love them as much as my luxury bags? Some of them, yes. Some of them, no. I don't love when I see YouTubers just constantly unboxing, only to get rid of it. I think that we should really put thought into what we're purchasing. And Keith and I are at that point in life where we can, you know, we can splurge. And that's because we spent many years not splurging. This is kind of my time, you guys. And of course, you will see some of these luxury YouTubers that are like in their early 20s and they're unboxing $10,000 Chanel bags, probably more than that. So I don't really keep up with Chanel. I'm not a huge Chanel girl, although I do love Chanel, but that's not my jam. Louis Vuitton has always been my jam. I guess when it comes to contemporary, I love Coach. I mean, I really do. And I do have a couple Staud bags. I'm looking around. And, you know, I have a few other bags on Marc Jacobs. I'm not a huge Marc Jacobs person, but I do have a couple of pretty Marc Jacobs bags that I really like. I'm really a Louis girl. But you guys, the prices, like the bag that I'm wanting right now, probably if I get that bag, if I get it, it's going to be something that Keith and I probably work out a deal and he'll pay half and I'll pay half. But I was thinking about the cherry collection as well. And I really don't know if I'm going to even be able to get anything. And do I really even want it? I would love to have the Speedy, but I think before the Speedy with the cherries, I probably would like to have that soft Dauphine. So I have to do some thinking. And that's another thing. We as luxury YouTubers and handbag aficionados and lovers, I think that we should really think through our purchases and not get carried away. This collection comes out, that collection comes out, there's always going to be another collection. Now, I do understand the Murakami collection, the Blossoms, and the Cherry collection because they're iconic Louis Vuitton. For me, it's what you love and being responsible. I have noticed that our community has changed quite a bit. And actually, that's not a bad thing. Just because we've changed a bit, I think we're more versatile. I think we shouldn't just always be thinking, like in my mind, I'm always thinking Louis Vuitton. I am. I'm always, and I very seldom look at any other brand. I look at Gucci somewhat, but when it comes down to getting a new bag, Louis Vuitton will usually trump Gucci for me. Now, I got this one, this Gucci bag, the Marmont bag, because we were in Italy and I was able to get this in Italy and that meant something to me. One point I wanted to make, I also think that luxury YouTubers, another reason that they are unboxing more and more Coach or contemporary brands is because the contemporary brands, and I'm going to talk specifically Coach, they've upped their game big time. And when it comes to a leather bag from Louis Vuitton, I do love the Empreinte, okay? And I'll show you one that I've had for years. I rather just get a Coach, something leather. And when I was buying, I'll show you. Okay, these are my Chanel flaps, okay? It even has a C on it. And I have a few of these. This is gorgeous. I mean, $550 versus if you got a lambskin Chanel, the price, okay? But when it comes to Louis Vuitton, other than the Empreinte, most of the time I go for Coach leather because I love it. And with Louis Vuitton, if you buy the same bag, like a Speedy, and then it's in canvas, and then you buy the Speedy in the leather, you're gonna spend about $1,000 more just because it's in leather. So I love Coach leather. I remember my mom loved Coach leather bags. You just can't get, I don't see how you can get much better than this. These are very well-made bags. This is my Black Beauty. If you've been watching me from the beginning, I used to show her a lot. Now she's a big bag. I really didn't use her this year. I think I got her out one time. This is a crook of the arm handheld, but I can put it over my shoulder like that. It's kind of a tight fit, but look at the Empreinte on this. This is the way Louis Vuitton did Empreinte back in the day. This bag is close to 10 years old. Look at the Empreinte. You're not going to find one like this. This bag is a bag that Keith bought me when he went to a trade show in Tampa, and he bought me this as a surprise. Well, it was actually my Christmas present, and it looks brand new. You know, I've been using smaller bags, but now the big bags are back. Now look at this one. It's the Empreinte, but it's not as deep. Maybe it's not supposed to be, but it's still not as deep. This pops, right? You can see the LVs just popping out of that beautiful leather. I do think that a lot of us luxury YouTubers buy a lot of Coach, and I'm not going to really speak about other brands because I don't buy a lot of other brands. For me, I prefer canvas because canvas, especially well, I love monogram the most. Monogram in black, but the Damier Ebene is where it started. That was the beginning of Louis Vuitton. Now this is a Marc Jacobs that I got in Miami, and I absolutely love it. It's a very beautiful springtime bag, and I will be using this quite a bit this spring and summer. So for me, I just rather get my Louis Vuitton bags, get my canvas fix in, and then when I want something leather, I'll go for something like this, which I'm not a big Marc Jacobs person, but this bag is fabulous. Or, you know, something from Coach, like all of the beautiful Madisons that I got. So I think that there's lots of different reasons, and if you can think of something I haven't talked about, what do you think the reason is? Because it's kind of like we're luxury, we're contemporary YouTubers, but I think it's all luxury, and I think luxury is a state of mind. Luxury, if you love something and it makes you feel fabulous, it's luxurious to you, that's luxury. So we don't need to just, you know, we need to think outside the box. We don't need to just, you know, have tunnel vision when it comes to luxury and think it's only Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Hermes, and, you know, it's not. It's also brands like this that is labeled contemporary, but it's very luxurious. All right, guys, I've really enjoyed this conversation. I would love to hear what you think about luxury versus contemporary. Have you noticed our community changing quite a bit more toward contemporary? Do you agree with me with the reason being, number one, the pricing, and number two, the contemporary brands like Coach? They've really upped their game. So I would love to hear what you have to say about it, and I'll be back in a couple of days, and have a fabulous weekend. Mwah. Peace.